Over the last 4 years, I've shared a ton of different styles of photography in this channel, a ton of different genres. And today, I'm going to compare the top 10 categories, top 10 genres, and see how they did as stock photos. Are we ready? Welcome to the channel. My name is Charles Wollertz. This is Wollertz Photography, and in this channel, we talk about all things photography, always with a little bit of stock photography in mind, because I think it is a great way to learn. In this video, I'm going to take the top 10 categories of photos that I've made over the last 4 years and see if we can figure out what types of photos sell more and which ones don't. Now, let's break this into categories. I have objects, concepts, landscapes, travel photos, wildlife, holiday and seasonal, food and drink, lifestyle and people, opportunity and nature. Now, it's all over the place. And out of these 10 categories, there's 4 that can go away right off the top. They have sold, but they're not great sellers. So when I'm talking about objects, I'm talking about macro images I made with puzzle pieces. Yes, some of those puzzles are also concepts. And when I did just a close-up of a puzzle piece, that's not a concept, that's just a puzzle piece. When I did puzzle pieces with fog and lighting and different colors and holding the same piece for the missing piece, those are concepts. Just a photo of an object is not a concept. So objects, they've sold, but not that much. The dollars, the macro, the US dollars I did, those have sold, but only a few bucks here and there. I actually made more than the prop was worth. But when we're talking about concepts, yes, those sold more than objects. Landscapes. I have beautiful landscapes from the Oregon coast, from the mountains in Montana. I also have some from Crater Lake. I do have a lot more images of landscapes that I haven't uploaded yet. I have thousands of photos that I haven't had a chance to upload. But yes, some of these have sold, but not that much. So off the top, let's take landscapes away from here. Now, travel photos. These are very similar to landscapes, but they have selfies. They have me taking a picture of myself, or kayaking. That's a travel photo. What do you do when you go somewhere? Some of these are drone shots when I was kayaking, and drone video. There's a photo of me at Secret Beach in the Oregon coast. Same coast, I have a landscape. The landscape did not sell. When I'm standing on the rock, that one did sell. And I actually found it recently in MSN in one of the slideshows, which is awesome. And also editorials are in this. And then Bambi in their tent, which I've also sold. So travel photos, definitely better than landscape photos. So let's get rid of landscape photos here. Now we have wildlife. Okay, I had some bears in Montana, I had some deer, had some hummingbirds, some other birds. They have sold, not that much. So let's get rid of wildlife. Seasonal and holiday. Now, earlier this year, it was like February, when I finally decided to do some photos for Christmas. Or by the time they got accepted, it was February. And it was the Christmas drone, the drone delivering gifts, the drone delivering Valentine's Day card. A couple of years ago, I made a Valentine's shoot with chocolates and concepts and cutouts of paper. Then I also did seasonal, cleaning the Jeep in the winter, or pictures of me out looking at a winter wonderland in the snow. Fun photo shoot, and those have been selling a lot. The drone shots, because I uploaded them in February, took a long time to start selling. But once the season came along, they've been selling over the last month, a lot. So have the Valentine's Day drones. So let's keep seasonal and holiday here in the category. Now we have food and drink. When I go out to restaurants, I did a whole bunch of photos. When I did pictures with huckleberries, huckleberry recipes, videos of cooking with huckleberries. I did some videos here on this table with the huckleberry croissant. Those have been selling a lot. That category stays because you do sell a lot of food and drink. Lifestyle photos. This started when I started using the stock photography calendar that you can download for free at wollertzphotography.com, and it gives you over 20 ideas a month of what to shoot for stock and when. Again, some of these are suggestions because they're selling a lot now, even months after I did the photos. So it doesn't matter whether you upload the photo, as long as you upload them. Everybody was freaking out because of review times and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. Just take the photo, upload it, and wait. They will sell. Now, when it comes to lifestyle, I have peanut butter day, National Peanut Butter Day or something like that. I also have National Teachers Week or something like that. I can't remember the name. There's also lifestyle, me with the gimbal. I did those a while ago. Or a photo shoot in Vegas, travel, lifestyle in Vegas, portraits. I also have some of a heart attack I pretended to have in the Oregon coast. And then also I included here kayaking as part of the lifestyle. They're closer, not so much the drone shots, but closer images. And a lot of those have been selling. So lifestyle definitely stays in the top 5. When it comes to the opportunity category, okay. Opportunity is interesting because it's not so much of a category, it's things that you just make the best out of that situation. When I was driving to go do the photo shoots in the restaurants in Idaho, I came across a wildfire and I took pictures out of the window of the truck. I'm very glad that Bambi knows how to drive because I could shoot while we were driving. And a lot of those photos have been selling in multiple agencies. So that's an opportunity. I didn't go out to make the photo, it just happened to be there. Also, when I found bear poop in the woods, yes, pictures of sell. I've sold a lot of photos of bear poop. Why not? It's an opportunity. You don't encounter those things every day. So I took a couple of close-ups, why not? And they have been selling. Now, I also happen to be on the Oregon coast when it snowed, and that's a random thing. It doesn't always snow at the coast. Very rare. I think it was like every 10 years or 15 years or something. And a lot of those photos have been selling, especially the ones of people driving in these conditions. Again, opportunity. And then another one that's here, an opportunity, was on my way to Vegas to do the lifestyle photo shoot. I came across a dead cow on the extraterrestrial highway. And now this dead cow, it looked like it had been mutilated. I mean, it looked, I'm gonna show a picture here. If you don't wanna see it, just hit, space or go ahead a couple steps. But it was cut out, like, literally, like it was, I don't know, nothing was eating it. There was no birds, there was nothing around. And it just looked weird, so I had to stop and take a photo. It smelled horrible. I know it was real, but it smelled terrible. Not every agency accepted the photo, which is strange. Some said it was too visuals, whatever. The ones that did accept it, it has sold. This is, again, another opportunity, not a planned photo shoot, just something that happened to catch my eye, caught my attention, and I made a photo, and they have sold. Some of these photos have sold. Now, here's the photo. If you don't want to see it, skip ahead. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, nature. What am I talking about nature? So a lot of these are nature, but in this category, I'm putting like the pine beetles that I did photos of. Also backgrounds and the caves in Nevada. That could be travel or landscape, but it was inside of a cave. And actually those have sold a lot. So let me mark this. I also have moon photos and macro mushrooms that I've showed here when I was doing macros and stacking and all that stuff. A lot of those have been selling as well, but mostly the beetles and the caves. So those are in the nature category, which stays also. All right, we had 7 categories left. But all of these have been some of the best sellers. The ones that don't sell as much are just plain objects, landscapes, and wildlife. Unless you have a concept, I've learned that those are not the best sellers. They do sell, but they're not gonna pay your rent. All right, now let's go down to the 7 remaining categories and figure out which ones are the best sellers. I'm gonna get rid of opportunity because you can't plan these photo shoots. These are literally things that happen, and if you happen to catch it, you happen to see it, you make a photo. So it's not really a category, it's more of a making the best out of your situation, taking advantage of your unfair advantage, which is what I did here, and it's paid off. So whatever situation you're in, that doesn't always happen, take advantage of it. I mean, literally, bear poop, and that sells. Whatever, I love it. But let's get rid of opportunity because it is not a category. So now we're down to 6. Concepts. Oh, remember when I did photos of the eclipse? I can't tell you how many photos of eclipse I've sold. They're fake eclipse, and I wrote that in the title, faking the eclipse, and a lot of those photos have been selling. So I have to keep concepts. The coffee faces, the price of eggs. When I took $10 bill and put it inside of eggs and took a photo of that, they've been selling. I've made $10 from a broken egg and a $10 bill in it. I recovered my expense. So definitely concepts are selling. Travel photos, okay, they do sell, but not as much, not as often. They want a secret beach in me, yes, great. I saw it on MSN, that's awesome. But it doesn't sell that much. In a year, it's maybe sold 10 times. Some of the photos I did in Montana has travel photos for editorials when there was people hiking and I did photos. The only reason those sold this summer is because somebody got lost hiking. So they did it was all over. So they were buying those photos. So these are hit or miss. So travel photos, I'm gonna remove as well, just because they're hit or miss and you don't know. They'll usually only sell when something happens in that area. And since we don't know what's gonna happen, it's not really something that we have to go out and shoot. We can take advantage if we're out doing this and take photos, but they're not gonna be the best sellers. Seasonal and holiday, yes, they sell, they're gonna stay. If you find a concept, again, concepts. So why have I been selling the Christmas drone or a Valentine's Day drone? Because it's a concept, there's something different. And those have been selling. Winter, cleaning the Jeep, those are lifestyle, but they're also seasonal because it only happens here. So even though they do sell, they're gonna go into concepts and lifestyle. So let's remove seasonal and holiday and include those into the other two categories. So now we have concepts, lifestyle, food and drink, definitely. Those are great sellers, food and drink. Lifestyle, absolutely great sellers. Nature, again, not so much. They do sell. The pine beetles, I've been selling videos and photos. The caves in Nevada, they've sold a ton. The macro mushrooms, they do sell often, but not that much. So let's get rid of nature. All right, so now we're down to the last three categories, which is concepts, food and drink, and lifestyle. Those are the top three. Which one sells more than the others? Honestly, I can't tell you. The photos of the eclipse, a faked eclipse, I can't tell you how many times I've sold. Photos of food. Again, I was on the top seller list of Adobe stock because of food photos. Lifestyle. Every week I'm selling multiple images of the school photo shoot or the peanut butter photo shoot I did. Also having a fake heart attack, which are all lifestyle. So a lot, me with the gimbal. Yes, all of these three are the top three categories if you want to be successful in stock photography based on my last 4 years of experience in stock. Ignore the previous 11 years, only the last 4 recent photos. These here is what's selling most. Concepts, food and drink, lifestyle. That's it, top tip, drop the mic, done. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. There's a lot of information here. If you want ideas, go to wollertzphotography.com, download your guide, and sign up for the newsletter. There's always something new coming up every month. So again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and you found value in it. If you did, recommend it to other people. Hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Wow, that was a lot. That's a lot of photos I've sold. That's awesome.